This is not a job for a novice. The district attorney handles complex, sensitive, and highly important matters. What the public sees is the cases that make the newspapers, the murders, the big trials. And what the public has seen over the course of my entire tenure has been excellence and overwhelming success. But what the public doesn't see is the immense amount of day-to-day work that makes that kind of success possible. You see, the public doesn't see us working constantly with the police on all kinds of investigations. We are always dealing with our vice unit on drug cases and my drug task force that now works together with the vice unit. We work all the time on child abuse investigations with the police. In fact, I created a multidisciplinary team that reviews every active child abuse investigation in the county every month from many perspectives, just so nothing falls through the cracks. We investigate burglaries, arsons, you name it. We spend hours and hours poring over police reports, search warrants. We give advice. We lead investigations. And because of that, we have our hand on the pulse of the law enforcement community. We personally involve ourselves in many investigations and in every filed case that comes through the court system. And with 600 to 700 cases a year, and only 2 attorneys staffing the district attorney's office, that's a crushing workload. That workload doesn't go away when we have to prepare for the trials that come up on a monthly basis. But that trial preparation translates into the tremendous success that we've had during the course of my tenure. Jefferson County has the reputation for being tough on crime. I'm told by the Pennsylvania State Police that when they arrest someone near a county line, they say, "Please tell me I'm not in Jefferson County." Another reason for the success of my office is because I am surrounded by an outstanding staff. My assistant district attorney is such a help on a day-to-day basis with the duties of our office. My county detective helps me work cases and develop every piece of evidence in a case so that we can bring justice. I have a victim witness coordinator who navigates victims through our system with compassion, keeps them up to date on every key event in the case, and makes sure that I understand their thoughts and feelings on the case. I also have an excellent administrative staff that helps keep our office efficient and organized. Here's an example of why your district attorney must be capable, why he must be experienced. When I received a death penalty after asking a jury in 2002 to deliver that ultimate penalty, I didn't realize that 7 years later, I would have a fully staffed team of federal attorneys file thousands of pages that I would personally have to handle. I didn't realize that I was going to have weeks of hearings, and I was going to be going up against a support staff, a team of attorneys, and highly paid expert witnesses with a seemingly unlimited budget. And on the other side would just be me. But thankfully, because of my experience, I was able, in the midst of my day-to-day responsibilities, go to court with the federal defenders, go through weeks of hearings with them, and truth prevailed, simply because I have the experience to bring out truth and right in the courtroom. We prevailed, and now I fight that battle on 2 fronts. I fight the federal defenders in the state courts, and I fight them in the federal courts. But if your district attorney is not experienced, he is not capable, he is not going to be able to wage that war. And if your district attorney is not capable, is not experienced, you're going to have violent criminals return to the streets. My tenure has brought positive transformation to the entire criminal justice system in Jefferson County. And the best part of that is that it's been done without using taxpayer dollars. For instance, we started the first partnership between the Pennsylvania State Police Vice Unit and Drug Task Force. And we did it without employing your tax dollars. We got more boots on the ground right now enforcing the drug laws without any additional expense to you. I've gone around the schools of Jefferson County educating students on the dangers of participating in crime and taking illicit drugs. I've trained teachers and children and youth staffs and professionals and ER staffs about the proper methods of talking to a child who's disclosed abuse. I've educated seniors on preventing frauds and scams. And in fact, during my next term, I will be creating an elder abuse task force which will employ the same team approach that we have found to be so successful in child abuse investigations. I also created the full-time position of victim witness advocate and county detective without using taxpayer dollars. I hope that during the last few minutes you have seen my passion for this important work, my passion to see justice served and to keep your families and our communities safe. On November 5th, I am asking you for your continued trust. I'm asking you for your vote so that my team and I can continue to use my experience to serve you for the next 4 years. Thank you.